Hello, beautiful people, and welcome if this is your first time here for Kat's message of the day. It's wonderful to have you here. Now, before I get into the message, please note that this is a collective group message, meaning that it may not be for you, and that's simply okay. Come back and visit me tomorrow where it may be more aligned with what you need to know. Now, today's message, it's a unique one, I must say. And really, today's message, I feel, is about invoking some thought. Maybe it's something that you haven't thought about before. And so this is really just about offering you a different perspective, maybe something that you haven't even really looked at before, that really may be holding you back. So let's get into it. Delete disempowering distractions one by one. It may be a habit, repetitive destructive self-talk, a particular person, and how you fuel and nurture your body, mind, and emotional state. You may have others that you just want to add that I haven't included in there. So really look at overall what's going around or in your life and what are the disempowering distractions, and then identify them. So being able to identify, own, acknowledge, and then write them down on paper, it's a great tool to assist you in deleting those disempowering distractions. When we write things down, it provides more clarity, and you've really brain dumped your thoughts, and they're more visual, which means they're more tangible in a sense. Because often we have so many thoughts going on that we need to siphon out what we really need to know, and writing them down on paper is a brilliant tool to do. So if your head is really busy, begin writing down. Some people use their phone, and yeah, that's a tool, but writing them down, and there is scientific evidence and proof that it really does assist to just offload that busyness in the thoughts. And it's making the task of deletion less overwhelming. Because, if you were to take a moment and look at all the disempowering things in your life or people in your life, you might go, oh my gosh, there's a lot. And if it's all in here, you just go, how am I going to delete them one by one? There's so many. And so this is already starting to take you out from making changes in your life. But when you write them down, it seems to take that sense of overwhelm away, because you can look at it and you have the ability to logically look at your list and go, okay, well, let's look at doing one by one. So I just wanted to sort of delve a little bit my reasonings why I say to handwrite them down rather than use a phone or make a document on your laptop. That's one of the reasons why. It's time to flip it. Choose people, habits, nutrition and fitness that empower you on your life's journey. So as I said, this is more a food for thought or a perspective invoking message today. Because maybe your life isn't going the way you want it to, or you're not feeling the best version of you of late, and you cannot pinpoint what it is. You either say, I don't know why, or you feel you may have found it, but it's not it, and so forth. And so by doing this particular exercise is a really great tool. And it could even just be a person in your environment that is really draining your energy or bring this negative energy into your space. And it's not about the person. This is not about judging anybody. It's just about acknowledging that in our life we may come across people that just don't resonate with us, or they're not aligned with our beliefs and our morals, or they're not aligned with our energy. It's okay. It's not about criticizing them, because you may not be for others as well. So look at the reverse. So if you're feeling guilty about going, that person, we used to be really good friends, but now I feel that they're just not right, or they're always whinging, or they're always this. And yeah, that is a criticism. However, it's about just stop taking the little individuals and just go, you know what, I'm going to identify and I'm going to acknowledge and validate that person no longer is in my energy field, if that makes sense. And that's okay, because you may not be in theirs. So let's move along into the daily guidance book. What have I pulled today? Here we go. Be adventurous. I'm feeling be adventurous in really looking into your thoughts and really deciding which ones are disempowering you, because maybe you haven't, ventured down that path. So be adventurous. So before I read this message, if you'd like to just close your eyes and take a deep breath with me, just to really recenter yourself so you can really absorb all the words within this message. Page 71, Be Adventurous. You sometimes resist change because the unknown seems uncomfortable. Yet learning and growing are two earthly experiences that your soul craves. Although you may feel awkward in the face of novelty, there's also excitement in confronting it. Be adventurous today and explore something new. Sign up for an interesting class, contact someone you admire, travel to an unfamiliar destination, go for a hike, or plan an exotic holiday trip. I like that one. Push your boundaries to the point of exhilaration. Feel alive. You'll admire yourself for taking courageous steps, because doing so increases your self-esteem and furthers your sense of confidence. These feelings will support you in following through your life's purpose, since you'll realize that you truly are qualified and able to bestow blessings in meaningful ways. Thought for today. I am adventurous. I walk through doorways of courage and enter a new world of wonder and awe. I discover that I have nothing to fear, for my explorations lead me to treasure chests that have always existed inside of me. This is a two-pronged message. Be adventurous in your life and know that whatever it is you want to achieve is within you. However, to get there, it may take deleting the distractions. What distractions that are disserving and disempowering you are holding you back from arriving at that treasure chest, from planning a holiday, from making new friends? I just keep getting it's around friends, that you're in a friend's circle that may no longer serve you anymore. And there's this guilt attached that you should. You know that word should, we should? That's really such a powerful word, because it can absolutely hold us in situations and in life events, or with people, or in habitual habits that don't serve us, because we say, we should do that. We should see that person. We should. And I only know too well, there are things in my life where I say, I should do that. And now I just go, why? Why should I? So maybe that's a habit that you can bring in, is if you're using the word should in a sentence about something you should do, take a breath and then go, why? Why should I do it? You might find that if you cannot come up with an answer, then say to yourself, you know what? I'm not going to do it. It takes conscious awareness. It takes time. It takes breath to really become, conscious living. to be emotionally aware of all things in our life, of how we react to certain things. And this is saying, be adventurous. Maybe the task that I'm setting you is like, oh, I don't know how to do that, or I don't know. Be adventurous and do it anyway. There's no right or wrong to tools that I give you. It's what works for you. You may want to trick it up a little bit, change it. That's okay. At least you're giving it a go. You're not going, I'm not doing it. Because sometimes for many of us, we live life on autopilot without awareness. We just go through life. Or for some of you, it may resonate more feeling like you're in the mouse when you just go round and round and round and round. You do the same shit every day. Same routine, nothing, no variables. And then you wonder why you feel just pretty average. So now's the time to really look and delete what disempowers you. What in that mouse wheel is disempowering you? If it's the job that you have and you hate, then let's start working towards shifting that and doing a job that you love. And if the destructive thoughts are coming and going, oh no, that's all, I can't do anything else. You know those thoughts, those ones that want to shut you down. Tell them to shut up, because you can achieve anything you want to do, providing that you commit to it. And so delete the disempowering thoughts. And I created the 5 Ds, and this is what they are. Distance yourself from the thoughts. Disconnect yourself from the thoughts. Delete the thoughts. That disempowering distractions. 3 things. And I love this. Be adventurous. It's saying that when you do that work, this is what life you can have. But you got to want it. And you got to want it with every cell of your being, not just think you want it. There's a great difference. Think is an assumption. It's not a fact. To feel, you can't question a feeling. It's our intuitive. You know that's gut feeling? Go by your gut feeling. For those of you out there who've really lived by your gut as I have, you know that it always leads you down the right path. But when you think something, you're going to question it because it's an assumption. It's not a fact. It's not real. But the feeling is real. It's within every cell of your being. It's your intuition. And as much as that word might sound weird for some of you, or it doesn't align with you, then go by gut, your gut instinct. There you go. All right, let's keep moving along. And I also pull a page from the Universal Love Healing Deck and 2. So 1 jumped out again today, and I, of course, pull one, whichever one I'm guided to. So what have we got? Oh, the Mystic. I love the star where the 3rd eye is. What's it saying? She has this face of confidence, and the star, getting that you can be the star, and the mystic, it's mysterious. So is it that you haven't found it because you're thinking too much and not looking with your 3rd eye, or feeling what it is you would love to do? And my voice is going funny. All right. The Mystic. What's the Mystic have to say? Okay, before I read this message, once again, close your eyes with me. Take a deep breath. Just to recenter yourself so you can absorb all the words from this particular message. The Mystic. It is time to awaken the deep... Oh, wow. The sleeping psychic mystic within. We were just speaking about intuition. These qualities which you have always possessed a reawakening. Trust your intuition. The next time as usual thought enters your mind, or you have a gut feeling about something, pay close attention. What is the thought or feeling trying to tell you? For those of you who are already aware of their psychic abilities. The Mystic card is here to remind you to use and integrate these abilities more into your everyday life. Pay particular attention to your intuition over the next few days. You will receive important news, so keep a journal and pen handy. Wow, wow, wow. So it speaks about gut feelings, intuition, pen and paper handy. And that's exactly what I was getting. But in order to hear all of this and receive the goodness of this, we need to delete the distractions, the disempowering distractions. Oh, okay. And now what I'm getting is maybe some of you out there that are watching this are really focusing so much on what you don't have or what you haven't achieved or all the negative around you, the disempowering energy, people that are all around you. They're consuming just your whole being, your whole cellular being. And so it's now time to go, what am I going to rid? What doesn't serve me in life? What is disempowering? And if you can hear the Maggie in the background, that is our pet magpie that's decided I'm mum. So please excuse that background. He is very happy. And he tends to do this when I'm doing a video. It's like, pay me attention. So getting back to where I was going, it's really that card is just saying, you know what? Go back to gut, go back to feeling and get out of your head. You've been maybe a lot in your thoughts, and your thoughts are assumptions. They're not truth. Okay, moving along to the next card that I pulled. Here we go. Tantric Union. Wow. I'm not getting anything from